Start YouTube, recording. Okay. This game's called Elevator Music. The description of this game on the Steam store says, it was kind of why it caught my eye. Apparently there's no music now. It says, you're the newly hired elevator operator at the Matterhorn Hotel in Dernick. You make it go up, go down, go fast, and go slow. And yet by the end of this week, you'll have been the deciding factor in either devastating continental war or an uneasy peace. Your elevator dash, no music. I mean, there is a music volume bar, but I don't hear any music. I guess it's a demo thing, or maybe it's just not on the main menu. How do I exit this? Escape, okay. What is default lever position? Lever position. Whatever. Oh, music. Yo, sound. Near a town in Edelfors, known mostly for skiing, lies the Matterhorn. Known mostly for skiing, lies the Matterhorn Hotel. You've been hired on as an elevator operator as of this week. No, it is not like the Papers, Please game, but as an elevator. Not quite. Not quite. It's 1989. Please note this is a demo build. It will contain bugs. There are a couple of games like that Papers, Please game that I considered playing though, and we might still play later on this Steam Fest. Vincent. You breathe in sharply and suddenly. The dark silhouette of a man stands at the opposite end of the room, surrounded by a soft yellow-orange light. I don't think it has any song whatsoever. At least not. That's not the vibe I'm getting. It has some sound effects, but no. Tragically, it has no elevator music or any kind of music. When I was an elevator operator, the concierge would wake me by opening the window. It's not as cool as Belong as it is here, but it still did the trick. He sips a small styrofoam cup of coffee and offers you one. Sure. He sighs, and you both share a moment of silence, enjoying the warm beverages. You get on the elevator. Goodbye, cup. You remember everything from the staff meeting last night? I do not. That's okay, let's talk while we ride. We'll head to the dining hall. Floor 04. Punch it in and pull the lever. It'll be a busy week. Apologies that this should all happen while you're just starting. The diplomatic emergency, I mean. He takes a sip of his coffee. The many forces of the world have seemingly chosen our hotel as the meeting point for the attempt to calm tensions. I would be lying if I said I knew what has caused the summit. You will need to find it out on your own if you care. Many try not to. He looks out the window and surveys the hotel's snow-covered gardens. He stiffens suddenly. Slow the elevator, please. Red button on the keypad. Here, let me get it for you. Vincent unlatches one of the smaller sections of the window and waits for a moment. As the elevator passes, he reaches out and shoos a pigeon off one of the minuscule ledges for it to perch on. Usually they don't come up here. Thank you, continue on. It is a politically themed elevator game. That is exactly what it is. And it looks really interesting. I don't know how the execution is, but it looks interesting. Vincent, the onions is a bad batch. I can't have it one bit. The smell is just awful, like feta under the hot sun in the swamp in Hoxton for 3 days after having been imbibed by skunk. Are there enough to salvage for the banquet, or will we need to restock? Absolutely, a restock is absolutely necessary, but I can't move these myself. I have far too much to do and it's far too putrid. Not a problem. We'll have Zulkarnain take care of that. Vincent turns to you. When you see Zulkarnain next, please give him a tap on the shoulder and let him know he needs to empty the onions from the pantry. Tap on the shoulder? Yes, just a tap on him. Not too hard, he's sturdy as a reed. Oh, and Vincent, here's the menu. I'm sorry it comes so late, but I was having difficulties with some decisions. Marco was very helpful, but we're chefs. We like perspective. Mention those again to me later. Let me read this first. Oh, and we should talk about Marco soon. Would you hold on to this for me? I'll ask for it back later. You can decide what you'll be having later tonight in advance, I suppose. Just put it in your binder if you would. Anyhow, up to 33, please. So this is like a stop lever, right? No. It's just this doesn't do anything once it's in motion. This is a speed up button. These, as far as I know, do nothing. Oh. Menu. Thoughts and musings. Nothing yet. Map of the world. Are we there yet? We are there. So how do I actually proceed from here though? Well, since you're not proceeding, let me read this book. So the menu that was here disappeared. I'm not sure. Oh. In you go. Click. Click. Is this about the onions? Yes, surely you could smell them up here. Thankfully, no. I've already got Zulkarnain on it though. Good morning, by the way. Can you write down something down for me in your notepad? Sure. Great. Thank Sammy for setting up the gala so quickly. That's on Tuesday. Tuesday, right. Lots to think about this week, If you could remind me of that around then, it'll be a personal favor. Does that actually go into... So I can't actually... It's not like I can write into the book. I'm assuming that that entry will appear in the book once you get it far. Vincent, we need to... like after this conversation. Vincent, we need to talk about something, by the way. Of course. Vincent steps off the elevator, then leans back in to speak with you. Sammy the Emmy. I expect you'll do just fine. Try not to leave anyone waiting to be picked up too long or waiting to get off. Plan your routes if you can. Head down to the office after you drop Rama back off. Our very first guest will likely already be eager to board. Velma smiles and waves, wishing you good luck. Vincent steps back out and the elevator doors close. So, did that add a note? Because she wants me to remind her of a thing on Tuesday. I guess not. I'm supposed to put that in by myself. So remind Velma to thank Sammy for a gala on Tuesday. Something like that, right? That was what it was, right? And I think, if I'm not wrong, I can't write in these things, yeah. So the first 3 sections are automated. I can't write in them. But this 4th one, I do have a cursor that I can... Is there really no new line format? Okay, whatever. I do have a notepad that I can write in. Apparently there's no new line in this. There's no way to go onto new line. Yeah, not quite. How weird. And enter just inserts a space. Shift enter, control enter, spacebar does nothing. So like this is probably a bug that they need to fix eventually. For now, we can do that. Okay, what do you want? So ground floor they said, right? Let's get moving first. Into the first floor. Faster. Slower. Faster. Slower. He's not a very talkative guy. There are 2 people waiting for me. I think that's what this means. Maybe not. There are 2 people. So what does this mean? Because we're on level 1. Does this mean person number 27 wants to go from 1 to 19? Person number 28 wants to go from 1 to 19? Or does this mean that there are 2... this means that there are 2 people upstairs that want to come down to the ground floor. I think. So... these people want to go to level 4, level 8, level 16. And there are 40 floors in total? Yes sir, 5 underground. Simply incredible what architects can do. Such a structure amidst the titans of the earth. Yes sir, inspiring. It was this guy who spoke, right? So we don't know who this guy is. Goodbye, fellow. What a fabulous 40-story building, but there's only 1 elevator that serves the entire building and is manually activated by an elevator person. Let's go to 28. Hurry. Hi. Hi. Galant. Sorry, where are you going? You're going to 17, you're going to the very top, like 39 or something. Yes, and I think I get some money for... I get some tips for moving them around. Let's get moving first. Sure. But where do you want to go? 17, 19. Oh, it's just 9. No. Oh, this is... The 19 is the tip. The 17 is what floor do you want to go to? Okay. 17. You must be Mary. I am, and you must be Tamas. Indeed, I look forward to working together. Our room is below the summit's conference hall on the 16th floor. Oh, that's lovely. We're the same. Squarely below the tables, in fact. Tamas pauses. May I see your room card? Of course. He glances at it. There's been a mistake. They've given you our room. Mary pauses. We were in direct contact with the owners. I'm sure there's just some misunderstanding. Yes, the misunderstanding being that you think you were given that room. I will be happy to assist you at the front desk in clearing this. Oh no, that's quite alright. I'll take care of it myself. Some suspicious things happening there. There's one guy on the ground floor who wants to go up to 23. One guy on the top floor wants to go down to the ground. You want to go 33. Let's go 33. Yes? Oh, you can click on them to instigate conversations. I struggle so much now to create, to feel safe enough to allow my mind to wander. Always are my thoughts occupied by how people reconcile with their hatred, or their angst, or their fear, but it's these emotions that supposedly give life and energy. Emotions are important for creative passions, of course, but isn't there a better way? If fear and anger are so intended, why do they hurt? And then I ask myself, why does hurting even exist? Who allowed, when our reality came into being, pain and suffering to occur? And so I endlessly circle these thoughts in my head like an overcooked stew, constantly. I hate them, but they're so critical to everything. I'm so sorry I asked how you are. To create how, without considering them is ignorance, to not include them is facetious, but they make creating at all terribly difficult. Why must I think of things like this? Surely other better chefs simply cook and taste and enjoy. He seems more depressed now than when he began talking. Me too. You are going down to the ground floor. Sure. Hey, it's you again. Velma? Let's go down to the 17th floor and grab this guy. Yes? There's no smoking here? She gives you a sly but silly look. much more to the point. 04, Frank. Good morning, sir. Yes? How were you involved in the Yalip incident? I was a company captain for the Vaminian contingent of the Interventionary Forces. Operator, a word. He leans in close, his impressive stature blocking out your vision of the rest of the elevator. Myself and my team are the security forces for Georgi Delka, attending this event from Vaminia. It will make my job much easier if you were to assist in our arrival to our room on the 16th floor. I'm aware that with the busyness of the hotel, you are obligated to assist all guests equally, but I would like to request on behalf of Vaminia's governmental officials, your preference, should the opportunity arise, to transport me and my men more quickly. I understand that you are allowed to accept tips. I hope the reputation of Vaminian generosity has reached even the slopes of these beautiful mountains. His beaming smile is genuine. You think? Nod your head and give a strong thumbs up. Ah, you have made my day. My men are dressed in Vaminian standard uniforms in camel pattern. They should not be difficult to recognize. Thank you. Oh, yeah, I can't talk to you well. So, these people can wait. We're going down to the ground floor. What was the secondary conversation? Oh, there are a lot more conversations. How does this thing stay standing? We're in the mountains. Oh, ha! She takes a puff on a cigarette. Don't think too hard about that. When it gets windy, I try not to either. So she must be like the boss, right? Goodbye. Okay. You want to go to the 27 and you want to go to 28 or something? Come on, boy. Right? 20. What number is this? That's a 23, isn't it? 23, yeah. 23. Hello. What I wouldn't give for a bottle of honor right now. Good gracious, no, I wouldn't give that. This is going a bit too fast. There's someone on the 22nd floor who wants to go to... No. Oh, it's someone else on the ground floor who wants to go up to 23. Well, you're going to wait a while. 27? What do I make of it all? Well, frankly, I just hope nothing gets in the way of my holiday. Poor innocent person. Go up there. Zoom. Come on, Bart. Ah, so that's how I click on it. Okay. This thing is stuck here. Oh, I can close this. Yes? I need something. Oh, what can I help with? A back massage would be great. Ha, sure. Vincent gives you an excellent, if brief, back massage. Romance option, the romance plotline there, no doubt. I can't click on Rama to start any conversation. You hold back your questions as you already spoke to them during the ride. We can always get a selection from the town's bakery, you know? Vincent, I've given them a chance. They're simply not as good. They lack care, tender care. Vincent's holding his arms tightly behind his back and trying his best to be supportive. You're right, I agree, but there has to be something. It's not a concern. We'll have a lighter dessert and, I don't know, add some of those aged cheeses from the wine storage. Those are surprisingly crisp, I found last night. What should we call that on the menu? Just cheese? I'm the chef, not the writer. Good cheese? No, that implies we had the option for bad cheese. Can't speak to you. Already spoken to you. No one else is... I don't think anyone else is waiting on the way down. Hurry up. Okay, where are you clowns headed to? You're all headed to 33. 33? No, you're headed to 20. No, someone on 17 is going to 33. You guys are headed to 23. Let's go to 17 to pick up this fellow. Does this look good on me? They pose. Another side, what? Please shut up. So many conversations. These ones are weird because you have to close them. Let's go to 23. Like so. Got a moment, I could use a favor. Of course, what can I help you with? She salutes you cheeringly. Mary Gable, First Sergeant, QRF liaison. Not standard security team personnel, but here I am. There's a bit of a situation regarding my team's room on the 16th floor. Seems though it's a bit of a race to see who gets there first with some of the other security here. I'll tell you what, I figure it a real gift for you to give my group a leg up. No tricks, just a favor for a favor with old Mary. She extends her hand to shake. Do you shake it? Yes. Grand. You'll know my team because they're wearing the same stuff as me. Appreciate it. So there are two separate security teams now that want to get to floor 16 pronto. The room below the room below the meeting room. Where were you again? You're going to 33. And the other two people waiting for me are all on the ground floor. Alright. Hi. Thanks for the cash. Let's go to the ground floor, I suppose. Zoom. No one to talk to but myself. There are two other people somewhere. Oh, they're on the 4th floor and the 33rd floor. Well, that guy's gonna wait a while. What is this plus? This must be like tip, right? So 5th floor first. Go slow. Oh, this is U5. Oh, sorry, we're going down. There's not 05, it's U5. Can't talk to you though. What's going on with all the diplomats and security here? I thought this was a vacation resort. Yeah, let's just zoom out. Take you down. Hi. Good morning, sir. Slow. Ground floor. Go. No conversations. It was just a 3 floor thing after all. Let's go to 33rd floor next. Quickly. Hi, Mary. Let's go pick up some fine folk on the 26th floor. So her number her tip went from 14 to 13, I saw. which means I think that it's like time, right? So 05. Politicians don't know what they have here to do, but it can't be good and it won't be good. A tip now is at 12. Bunch of people want to go down to the 5th floor. There's obviously some kind of fun thing going on there. Mystery person. Let's go and pick him up first. Hello, Anton. Let's get moving first, sure. Move up to the 22nd floor. 20th floor. Yes? Where are you from? Cerise. The hills are nice, but they're covered in yellow grass and thick tough trees. Dry summers, brick streets that burn the sole of your feet. This is much nicer. The cold air, it feels good. Like water in an engine. I could run forever in these mountains, I think. New fellow. New second floor. Yes? What was the occupation like? I was born in 1958, 7 years afterwards. My father and mother, both revolutionaries, taught me everything about the oppression of thought that occurred under the Verminian occupation. He scratches his chin, then gestures with his hand. It was never hidden in how the government of House Cerise was filled with Verminians. Verminia? Cerise. Interesting. Displaying the old flag was forbidden, implying the old flag forbidden. He turns his outstretched hands to face inwards, then crosses his thumbs, turns his outstretched hands to face inwards, crosses his arms, creating something resembling two wings and a head. Forbidden. This extended to more than just nationalism. History, art, writings of Cerise removed in textbooks in favor of Verminian. Imagine if you were brought up in a place that you could not learn about or understand as it really was. And to change things was impossible because of the puppeteering. It was not an occupation, it was consumption. The deconsumption just sounds like sickness though, huh? So I think it's better to call it what we do. You're Anton's cousin, right? Yes. He's my closest family and dearest friend. That's a death flag if I've ever heard one. Emil pulls Anton close and hugs him, quickly pecking his hair. Anton chuckles and returns the hug, but is much too short to return the kiss. So this was only possible because I picked both of them up at once, right? Like this would not have happened if I had just run one of them up and then come back down for the other. Because they did not start on the same floor. I am lost without him, truly. How nice. Where were we going again? So there are 6 people waiting, all of them on the ground floor. You guys want to go 5 and 4? Let's go 5. Of course the Osgarsk is ours. My father's father died for it. I'll be damned if he dies in vain. 4. Not 7. Bye. Oh, both groups of people are here. Uh-oh. So I think what happened here was that both groups of personnel were here, but I could only pick one, right? There are only 3 people on the left. But weren't there 6 of them waiting? Tamas nods and smiles at you, giving you a gigantic thumbs up that makes you feel pretty darn good. Joseph yawns and stretches his arms. I thought breakfast first, then arrange a room. Will they even let us in early? Of course they will, we're diplomatic security and... Georgie's aide forgot to give me the cafeteria vouchers. Incompetence at every step. Joseph next pops as his strap twisted. Tamas sighs. There were totally 6 people there though. Unless the other 3 people were just part of the same group but they were like silhouetted. I don't know, we'll see. Who knows anything about the consequences? We'll find out. Nameless, faceless guests. Down to the 5th floor. There's obviously something on the 5th floor, like a banquet hall, not like dinner hall or something. I don't know Velma personally, but I've been to her father's hotels many times in Balong. I wonder why they left. Where is Balong? Either Balong is one of the cities that we can't see, or it's somewhere not on the map entirely. Who knows? Pull map down. 14 to 5, 26 to 4. Let's go get these guys. Let's go get these guys first. Come on in. 6 to 4. Five. Can't talk to you. Ha 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 ha. Kurwa, they stumble and fall over. 4. First floor. Velma and Pierre. 33rd floor, I think. That's where you want to go, right? Yes? What's the hotel like during the warm months? Oh, it's nice. I only caught the tail end of the summer, seeing as we bought it 4 months ago. It used to be named Monson Ilich, which I think was a little proud. The gardens out back are particularly pretty once the snow melts off. Can see the entire valley from the overlook with the old iron fence. Vincent has a personal project with the flowers, such beautiful colors. But I'm partial to the trees the most. Some sort of maple grows here, can't be sure which, but they seem to have turned a lovely hue. I'm sure you've enjoyed seeing them out the window. Yes? Where have you traveled to? Everywhere. I was ambassador to many countries in my early years. Westmark, Kavik, Tacnan for a decade. Beautiful, all of them in a unique way. Culturally, all quite distinct. Westmark is coming, more so than most. Isolated from the rest of the world, sheltered. That's reflected in our commandeering nature. A certain surprise when their views aren't shared by others. Reykjavik, well, I find the mountains here rather peachy compared to the icy crag. I can't imagine how the first settlers managed to get by for so long. Their stoutness is their trademark, of course. And Tacnan is, well, each quarter of Tacnan could be a unique country. Balong is where I spend most of my time. It's a remarkable place, rich in art and history. I'd be summarizing a tree with a twig, really. So Tacnan, so Balong. So basically Russia is where Balong was. Russia. Tacnan. Okay. There are plenty of Tacnan citizens here, though, lucky for you. Velma and Vincent I know for sure. Better to ask them. I've visited many more, but this is meant to be a short elevator ride for me, unfortunately. Maybe later. Good morning. You must be Velma. Yes, I'm very glad to have you here so early, Mr. Bichensdorf. Doesn't look like a real map. Yeah. Please call me Pierre. Your father is a good friend. Now, as you know, most of the diplomats will be arriving later in the week, but I know a few will be making their nest here in just a few hours, in fact. That's sooner than expected, but we're more than ready for them. So this is like, this whole game takes place over the course of a week, right? I think it's 1 week, they said. Which is interesting. So some characters will come in and out, and some events will get triggered. I'm sure there are plenty of interesting events that will trigger along the way over the course of the week, but only at specific points. Like on Tuesday at this time, a bomb will go off or something. If you don't do anything about it. That's good. Chan is among them. I'm sure you're aware of the, brittleness with which he carries himself. Your staff should be advised on who he is. If you think that's necessary, then I can absolutely make it a priority. Yes, that would be best. Velma looks at you and gestures to Heat while you just listen to him. 32 to 4, they're just below me. 16 to 1, are they angry? No, they're not. But they might be. 16 to 1, let's go. I'm not sure what the colors mean. Like, I'm still getting a tip of 17. So, anyway, down to the 4th floor we go. Talk to you. Cannot talk to you. Seen his card? No, I never travel there now. Far too dangerous what with all the fuss at the border. Oh, another thing. Now that we formed such an effective relationship, in our room, the Verminion rolling R is strong in Tamas's accent. The Verminion rolling R is strong in Tamas's accent. In our room was someone who was not supposed to be there. Green jacket, yellow hair, a skier. I've just arrived, so I haven't yet had time to set up my facilities for security monitoring, as you would expect of a security team. So in the meantime, if you notice anything unusual in the activity of such a man, let me know. So all this is empty. I wonder why. I wonder how to fill those. Green. Tamas wants to know about skier, green jacket, yellow hair. So can't hit enter key to do anything. Very weird. That's okay. Down you go. Where are we on the 6th floor? We're gonna 4th floor. Now down to the 1st floor. Everybody to the 5th floor. The banquet hall must be there. It's not the quality of the food, it's the quantity. Preparing that many mussels myself is impossible. There's not enough time in the day. I realize the difficulty of the circumstances, but you'll have to make it work as best you can. Marco is hot-headed, but... Oh, what am I saying? When has food ever triumphed over law? Regardless, Rama, we have the situation with the standing ovens that needs resolved. Yes, I've already decided on a solution for that. Meringue glaze and chocolate sauce is light but will finish cleanly. Oh, I have nobody to pick up. Huh. I am also very rich apparently. Ding. ID. Funds. Ding. What do you mean, ding? I guess we go back down to the ground floor. 5th to 16th, 30 to 5. So this one first. It's you. Why are you going to the 16th floor though? To 29 and 30 to 5? Is that more efficient? Or 30 to 5 first because they've been waiting longer? I'm closer to this. But it's ultimately about the same. It's just whether I end up above or below. Let's do this one first. Oh, hello. Rook here. Can't talk to you. 8 to 29, 16 to 29, so these two together. Come on in. Come on in. Zulkarnain, Rama. Yes? I love your name. How do you get this job? Tap him on the shoulder. You lean in and whisper, "Can you help me keep someone on the elevator a little longer?" Wow. There's the Jurassic one again. Oh, you mean the ad, Emmy? Guess, Zulkarnain Rama. Can you keep yourself on the elevator a little longer? Of course, you'll give me some of the tip, no? You slip him a few euros. Seclaren, was it? Zulkarnain? Zulkarnain, huh? Yes, my boy. Rama's stubby fingers close together into an arch. Have you ever prepared mussels before? Well, I know how to cook rice, but I haven't done it in a few years. Cooking is in the spirit, not in the hands. Let me explain mussels to you. Okay, 33 to 1. You've been waiting a while. Come on in. First floor, let's go. Yes? Where else have you traveled to? Let me think. Cerise isn't difficult to imagine. Hot, dreadfully so in the summers, rolling hills with rocky outcroppings and old architecture, ancient forests interspersed between harvest forests. Varminia is much the same in their western regions. The eastern, far more mountainous, treacherous even, still heavily populated despite that. Waterfalls and snowy peaks with steep cliffs and worn-down tracks. Talbani borders a desert, but is much more forested than you think. Sturdier trees than most, of course. Such impressive docks, more than any I've ever seen. A merchant's paradise. I think that's all I'll speak of for now. Can I give you some money? Does it do anything? No? Okay. You guys are going to 29, right? No one else is waiting, so... Let's go! One more chance. I just needed one more chance. All they seem to taste is anger and bitterness, and after over 2,000 years of suffering, I thought they would be ready to taste something else. And fifth floor. It's good to be here, Pierre. It has been far too long, and a very fancy place for us to meet as well. Oh, thank you, but it wasn't my selection. Chance, in fact. He suggested it to me when he called for this. Oh, not what I would have thought he'd choose. How strange. Georgie seems less excited. I think the altitude bothers him. His lungs will already have been under great stress, but we shouldn't gossip about such things. Originally, I meant it's good to be here where you are the center of the discussions. I've always been inspired by your temperance. Very kind words. I hope I can inspire everyone involved. Brahim's smile and charming attitude seemed to waver for a moment. I am concerned that it may be difficult. I need to talk to you about additional measures that we should take. We can't afford to allow a war, which I hate to say. Pierre's attitude softens in turn. Edelfoss's influence only carries a neutral meeting ground in whatever good spirits I can encourage. I'm more than open to your suggestions. Unfortunately, hoping the gala won't mind my trousers and jacket. Are we royalty in Kovapa, at least. 8th floor. Go. Bunch of people are waiting on the first floor. Suspicious people. Things aren't so bad. They could always be worse or better. Who's that man in the full white getup? I swear he's standing on his tiptoes. I'm hoping the gala won't mind my trousers and jacket. I will royalty. That's the same thing. No, I didn't close that. Okay. The difference between great and revolutionary is that the former is great execution of an idea, and the latter is an idea so good it doesn't matter how it's executed. They're fiddling with the hotel brochure, trying to fold it back into order. Damn, how complicated must this cruel world be? 5 to 1, 4 to 2, 1 to 6. Use the stairs, man. They're so close. Just a couple of levels. 5 to 1. 4 to 2. You see the menu tonight, Really something, huh? Rama's a real treat. Or really, he knows how to make them. He's got 2 blue stars, you know. I don't have the slightest clue how they got him to work here. Velma must be real connected, a heck of a lot wealthier than she seems. I mean, gosh, she's not terribly charismatic, so what's the secret? Wow. Still haven't figured out how to read a manual. Right, like it's here, but how to use it? Don't know, no idea. Anyway, back down. Where were you going again? Ground floor, right? Ground floor we go. Oh, you're going down to -2. Sorry. Ah, you're going 6 and 27. Fun, can't talk to her. Yeah, you guys can wait a while. I'm going to do the 27 first. Technically, these guys can wait a while. It'll be more efficient to do the lower ones first. But other things might pop up. Oh, this would have popped out and... yeah, oh well. I could have brought them all together. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. You guys and you guys. 4, let's go. Tamas and Georgie exchanged brief pleasantries in the Faminian language. You don't speak a single word of it. It's very good to have you here so early, sir. Of course. We will do great things here this week, Tamas. War does not wait, nor will we. Georgie's voice is clearly a shadow of what it once was. That said, whatever cast such a gargantuan shadow must have been great in its time indeed. So these guys are like the pro-war people, eh? Aren't they? Like this seems to suggest that. Yes, sir. Tamas. Tamas leans in eagerly and closely. Chan will be arriving later today. You will be sure to afford him the same honor and attention you give to me. Of course, sir. 28. 28. Go. Oh, wrong number. 28. Go. No conversations here. 6 to 1, 5 to 18, 1 to 7. Was there one guy waiting up there? There was a guy waiting up there. Oh well, he can wait a bit longer. Six to 1. Have you seen Marco? Who? The sous chef. He's got a goatee, I think. Slick back hair. Lie, I think he was in a Pipes access. I haven't seen him, sorry. What? Why would he be down there? That's off limits for anyone but Velma and Vincent. Well, when you see him next, please tell him I have some mail for him. Where are you guys headed? 1 to 7? Okay. Five to 1. So you guys are going to 18. You guys are going to 1. You guys are going to 1. You guys can wait. 4 is going to 3. So we should go there. Let's get moving. We are moving. Or we were moving. Yes? I need something. Oh, what can I help with? Can you show me how everything works again, please? Just gonna go through this just to make sure there's no... The shelf on the left contains any items you happen to come across and need storage for. You can move up and down the list by scrolling. Top left is simple time display. Bottom left button to pause time and adjust settings. How very handy. Above it, an intercom link to the lobby, very usually to fan. Your tools at the bottom under mantle for holding documents and papers, writing things down, referencing the world, seeing how your finances are doing. He sighs. I do apologize for this, but since you asked, the UI widgets in top right are multi-purpose. The left one blinks whenever a new guest spawns. shows how many guests are waiting to be picked up, and the urgency of the most urgent guests. The right one shows the destinations in order of priority for your boarded guests within the elevator. The numbering here can be clicked to automatically input, yeah. When you arrive to a floor, you may click the guests to board them to a maximum of 5. Any guests still waiting but not on your current floor will be shown as indication bars. Yeah. Any guests on board, the elevator can be tapped to open a conversation with them. Though I imagine you figured this out already. He claps his hands softly together. I hope that wasn't too disorienting. If you'd like to ask again, I will always answer. You guys are going to the first floor. Could not talk to you. No conversation. So 5 to 18, 28 to 1. Okay, let's pick you guys up. Go to 18. Let's pick up the 28s first. Sorry, buddy. 29. 7. No conversations on either of them. 33 to 4. 5 to 15. Nah, I'm sorry for you. You've been waiting so long. 4 to 17, 5 to 15. So go here. Go here. They sowed. So if I pause this, oh, okay. They sowed the wind and now they're going to reap the whirlwind. I think I can see my house from up here. Wait, no. Just awful with geography. Hope the kids are doing alright. I deserve this. Okay, 15 and 17. This guy wants to go to 16, so let's go get him. Wait, no, I can't. I don't have space for 6 people on the left. Right. Oh well. 15 we go. You guys can wait. I couldn't talk to him in time. 17. 33 to 4. Zero 4. Yes? How'd you come to choose the hotel decor style? You mean the wood molding and ambience lighting? It's more of a Balong touch, I think. Funny actually, the hotel I ran in Balong dressed it up to be Edelforstian. Red carpets, blue drapes, white halls. People favor the exotic, I think. At least when it comes to things they're willing to spend money on. However, the Historical Preservation Society here wouldn't let me renovate the exterior, so we're stuck with a chocolate egg in a hen shell. Oh well. Pick you up. 4th floor. Yes? We used to own the hotel. Mont Saint Elige was originally a very remote hostel and monastery used for travelers coming over Dernick Pass, hence the township's name. During the Great War, which I'm the wrong person to ask about, the monastery came under the possession of Hogslandian Major General Pumkov. Dumkov? Really? Wrong person. Anyhow, his jurisdiction was over this general area, extending into the Borogian Delta. He was here for a while, much to the surprise and bemusement of his officers, and the monastery was updated, to put it one way. Are there skeletons in our closet? No, nothing controversial. I'm not a fool. However, he was a fine arts collector, and a few of his more valuable pieces have persisted in the attic, throughout the sales and purchases. Nothing he commissioned, thanks goodness. All things collected from the rest of the EC and beyond. I imagine someone more educated than I could tell you about the bronze horse next to the roof access. But I'm rambling. Anywho, prior owner was a schmuck. Don't ask me how I know. How do you know? She smiles. Well, he sold me this place for way less than it was worth. Look at it. I love it here. Hey, she really does. They could have been a little more optimal, but that's okay. Mary and Tamas. Oh boy, you two are the you're the heads of the opposing security forces. I did a quick run on him. He's got passports in Edelfos, obviously. Roger, Kavik, and Cerise. Under this name, at least. He won't be obvious in the paperwork. You saw his build. It's unlikely if he was anyone special. Which he may be. It's unlikely if he was anyone special, which he may be, that his specialty is combat. You can't tell that just from looking at him. He was under a jacket the whole time. You'll get an eye for that sort of thing eventually. Mary grimaces a little and turns back to the papers she's going through. I hit the wrong elevator number, but it's still tapped. So maybe they're not opposing. Maybe they're competing, but they're both on the same side. Isn't this the guy in the skier in a suit? Come on in. Green jacket, yellow hair. Yeah, it's you. Tamas wants to know about you, and he just walked right by you. Oh, that Tamas. Where do you want to go? You want to go to the ground floor? Sure. Oh, Patrice. Fourth floor. Oh, there were people on the ground floor. Fifth floor. One guy. Who should I bring up along with me? I'm going up to the 18th floor. So I should bring these guys to the 19th floor. Forgot to talk to him again. Hope that I will be considered profound after I die. Or at least amusingly delusional. Goodbye. This one wants to go from U2 to 01, okay? This would be might be Velma. Nope, someone else. Stella. The moon is beautiful, but we are all in different places, so who knows? The moon is beautiful wherever you are. Okay, sorry for waiting. Patrice again. So you're going to the 32nd floor this time. So what were you doing on the 16th floor? Patrice's wallet falls out of his jacket, but you're not quick enough to notice in order to flag him down. But this was not his floor. He was going to a different floor. Oh, you bet we're going to open up the wallet. 40 euros and an extensive ID card. Some lint. The edges are crisp and stiff. It's pretty new. What, the wallet is pretty new? Or the ID card is pretty new? Or the lint is pretty new? Take the ID, but leave the cash. Take the cash. Wait, why don't I have an option to not take anything? Take the ID, but leave the cash. You take the ID and stuff the wallet into your storage shelf. That sounds rude, but that's okay. 5 to 18, 4 to 18. So he got off on the wrong floor there. Whatever. And I couldn't talk to him. I think you're meant to like slow down the pace if you want to talk to people more. So there's a whole bunch of people above me. Some want to go down to the ground floor. You want to go to 18th. You want to go to 19th. So there's 4 people in the lift. Maximum 5, right? So there's one guy here who wants to go up you to the 18th floor. And again, I didn't talk to them. I was too preoccupied in trying to make sure things line up. 12 to 1. Yeah, you again. So like there's no option to give him his wallet or his ID. Brahim Pierre. Slow. So there's no one I can talk to in this at all. Very awkward. Awkward silence. What do I do with this card? I'm very rich. 1,006 euro. But there is no one here. Let's go down to E5. Someone on the first floor wants to go to U3. Didn't I just bring you down here? No conversations. You guys want to go to 910? Sure. Huh? 910. $29 to 910. Let's do you first. Sometimes clicking here to hit 19 versus clicking here to select this room has confused me. If I misclick slightly, it ends up changing the number to something else. Down you go. 4 to 7, 3 to 1. Guess we go down all the way first. Pierre, you just came from... I just brought you to the first floor, then to the third floor, now back to the first floor. Go to war, I'm too busy for that. Someone else will always do what needs doing, unfortunately. Isn't this nice? I've never thought the monastery could be so luxurious, dressed up the way it is. Oh, there goes someone. 4 to 7, 4 to 710. First to 710. So, just bring this guy first. Wait, no. There are too many people that are going 710. There's 4 here and 2 here. So this is 2 separate rides to 710. Can't talk to you. I'll take herring on rye, thank you. What's that? Oh well, I don't know. What do you have in your pockets? This really needs elevator music. Vincent and Rogier. Yes? Could you give this back to a man named Patrice, please? Of course. He should be in a guest roster at the front. Yes? Patrice's ID. He dropped his wallet and he came out. Who are you? Let's see what happens. And you haven't returned it to him? Let me see that. Oh, how curious. Rogier holds the ID card up very near to his eye. The patterning on the official at the frosted crest is unusually thick line. Very strange. Very concerning, really. I don't know what your circumstances were for gaining this, but for now, you can consider yourself a potential assistant to law and order. Good day. He's a constable guy. The security team from Westmark has been very pleasant to work with. I'm sure things will go just fine. That is my hope as well. In any case, the Royal Guardsmen of Edelfos, once tasked with protecting the monarchy, they'll blend right into the background. Yes, I hardly noticed them. I'm not officially their superior officer, but you can consider me a direct report. I intend to work more on the margins, as they say. Do the margins have good coffee? Rogier chuckles. 4 to 18, 1 to 7. So 1 to 7 first, I guess. Okay, now there's multiple people on the ground floor. You want to go to 07, 35, 19. 3 people are here. Let's bring you up first. just you. So I want to do this, this, and this together. But then that means this guy will be waiting a while. Or maybe I'll just do this guy alone. But then these guys will be waiting a long time. But I think it's still more efficient. As long as no one else pops up. Who's going to level 6? You are. What? Dining trolley. What? Anyway. Let's go down to the ground floor and bring up everyone. Top floor, if you would. I'm sorry, sir. That floor is reserved for hotel staff only. Oh, no problem at all. Would you like to see my papers? Please. Of course. He takes out a document detailing work to be done, cataloguing the historical artifacts of the Matterhorn Hotel's former monastery collection. Seemingly, his papers are in order. You politely apologize for the misunderstanding. That's not suspicious at all. Do I get a copy of the papers? No? Come on about. 18. 19. You know, technically I could trap this guy in here forever. Just go do other things and never go up to that floor. Let's stop by on the way here and pick you up. I want to see who you are. Zulkarnain. 35. Yes? I love your name. How do you get this job? Tap him on the shoulder. Yes? You have to empty the pantry of onions. Oh, that thing. You have to empty the pantry of onions. I'm already doing that. Thanks. So 35 is the top floor. That seems like a bad move, but what else could I do, eh? You want to go down to 6. Stop having to get these guys on the way. Yes? I love your name. Oh, thank you. I usually tell the guests to call me Sal, though, from my last name. My first is a bit of a mouthful. Most don't get it right. Zulkarnain, Ziklaran. Zulkarnain. That's it, yeah. Zulkarnain. I haven't met anyone that messes up Sal yet, so that's what I use. What about you? I forgot, sorry. You reintroduce yourself. Wow, that's a great name, you're lucky. But no actual name was given. I should get back to, well, waiting to get off, I guess. Nice talking to you. 5 to 3? 5 to 3? Oh wait, you want to go to... 5 to 3 was someone else, yeah. You are going from 17 to 6. I'm dying, yeah. Yes? How do you get this job? Well, you see, my father was murdered. The rest of my family executed by firing squad. The village was burnt to the ground, and as the last to survive, I fled. I'm here because of the war. Oh my, I'm so sorry. He lightly pats your shoulder. Nah, that's a hostile tale. My father works at the postal office down the road. But then he gets serious again. My cousin, however, did go through something similar. Very sad. I've tried to get him a job here, but lobby boy is a singular title, job title usually. Oh, isn't that my job? Bye. Oh, I missed your stop way up there. That's okay, you can hang out for a while. Let's go down to the first floor. Get these guys out. You want to go to the third floor. The fifth floor. Galan, new fellow. Let's get moving first. Sure, let's get moving. Let's get moving to the 17th floor so we can chat while we move. Yes? Got it. Got anything for sale? He grumbles. Do I look like a vendor? With his trolley in front of him, he does look quite mercantile. Yes. He cracks a smile you didn't think possible. Joke book. I read them all. 40 euros. Sure. Hey, what happened to the texture on this thing? Anyway, you want to go down to the 3rd floor. Sorry to keep you here. Let's go. I do not get a second conversation with him. This guy wants to go 5th to 3rd. Let's get him. Slow. Andolini. Bye. First floor. Everybody on board. 17th floor. Sure. Yes? Taiki. What do you do besides chess? How do you know he plays chess? You know, the question comes up a lot. I don't think people expect such passion for a game. But I write on the site. Fiction, usually. Some non-fiction. Well, not really. Just that one about the... Oh. No, that was fiction, actually. Short stories. No more than 10 or 11 pages long, usually. I've written one about a serpentine guru atop the nearby peak already. I try to be original as much as I can. Doesn't feel satisfying otherwise. Hence the serpent motif. Most cultures around here associate mountaineering with native fauna like goats, eagles, the like. Snakes, don't see many of those. The rest I keep similar to tradition. Arduous journey, wisdom at the summit, sense of clarity, just a hint of peculiarity. Old creative rule of thumb, 80% recognizable, 20% unusual. Plenty to relate, enough to intrigue. Or maybe it's just weird and doesn't make sense. Come on, Bart. But we're going to the 19th floor first. I woke up with the strangest feeling of dread. Why are we here? Is someone learning from all this? Will they be the last to do so? That was the guy who just left. Let one of the new servers take the tables with the diplomats and focus on the guests without flag pins on their chest. The officials aren't here to review the hotels. The other guests might be. Let one of the new servers take the tables with the diplomats and focus on the guests. Interesting. Of course, hun, that's the plan. Stella lightly taps Vincent on with the back of her hand. They tip with the state budget anyways. That's no fun at all. Heh. Yeah, let's get moving first. Didn't hit that in time. Yes? I need something. Oh, what can I help with? So just the same two options. And I have to pick one at this point. Let's do this again. Nothing new. 18 to 29? Sure. Was that a telephone ring? Was that someone at my floor? I seem to miss those sometimes. When there's people waiting on my floor, it doesn't really show as well. Because I'm looking here and not here. 29. And again, I click 7, then I click something here instead of this, and the number changed. Oh well. Oh, I clicked too fast and I... Well, I hope that wasn't important. Whatever that was, there's no... Can you to stall someone on a given floor for me? What was that I clicked on? That was the intercom. I don't have an escape. I can't go out of this, so let's see what this is. Fan here, sure. I'll ask him to expect a small delay over the intercom. You better give me some of that tip though. So this thing is a thing to slow down some of the guests so that they don't get frustrated as quickly. But that's okay. I'm getting everyone on board anyway. Empty. So then that part is weird, right? So I can ask her to stall even when there's nobody to stall, and I still have to pay her for that. Okay, man. Okay, lady. And this conversation is weird as well, because there's no way for me to back out of this and say like, never mind. There should be a never mind option here. I guess the back massage is the never mind option. 710. Up to the top we go. 4 to 19. 3 to 1. 17 to 1. So do 4 to 19 and then all these people on the way down. So you come in first. But I should also pick you up first so I can chat to you on the way up. Because you're a possible chatter. Okay. Hope you don't mind. We're going up. Going far right, Mr. Andolini. Oh, look. Whole bunch of name people. Let's go to 7th floor. Oh, you're Vincent. Yeah, give me another back rub. These two have no chance. Okay. First floor for everyone. So this guy here loses these bars. They should have one of these bars even though you're on the floor. Even though you're on the same floor as them. Either that or these things should be, these vertical bars should be here all the time. Because I've already missed a couple of people that were on my floor a couple times. Who are you? Random Royal Guard. 5 to 7, 7 to U5. That's way down. You're going up to 710. Let's go pick up these guys along the way. Who are you? Oh, you're going down to U5. That's right. Well, feel free to join me for a while. Vincent. Same conversation. U5 is way down. Then there's a bunch of people. There's a full elevator of people on the first floor. This is a very important contingent. Everyone's colored. It's lovely to finally meet you, Ida. We've always had excellent relations with Westmark, and I can imagine we can establish a very similar relationship with St. Jeffries. You're far too kind, Mr. Anello. The pleasure is all mine. Don't get too excited. Andolini plays nice, but truly, he is a shrewd businessman. Ha! As Brahim says, I do all my business under the table, but that's because I can't see the top. Ouch. He sounds self-depreciating. A gravelly, deep voice calls out from the other end of the lobby. Elevator, start! Chan, a man of impressively short stature and impressively sturdy stride, makes his way over to you and the others. He has no security team with him. He hides in his gait and posture as he comes to stand in front of the doors, a certain darkness. This isn't a movie, so you think to brush off the fantastical idea, but the idea lingers still. Chan, it's good to see you. We were just about to head up, but I'm in no rush. A good gesture, Pierre. Chan. Interesting. Because the elevator can only hold 5 people, so Pierre gave him his spot. Let's go slow. No one's talkative today? Okay. Still going slow. That's okay. And Pierre's no longer here. He must have taken the stairs up. Seventeenth floor, go. These two guests have no conversations. 7 to 24, 6 to 4. This one first. Alright, here's the lamp. Let's get going. You smell the lamp and see the steam rising from underneath the shiny clocher. Head immediately to the restaurant. Take a deep, long, comical whiff of the steam. Alright, well, can we leave now? It's under season. Quick, run to the market and get me some truffles. Hand him $400. What? And this is the only option I have? Truffles? Aren't those? Okay, I've never actually had them, but that sounds wrong. Trust me, trust me. He pauses. I'm trusting you. You head straight to the lobby to let him out. Zulkarnain explodes out of the hallway out of the elevator like a mouse in a garden hose and sprints for the door, vanishing down the street. He won't be long. Okay. What am I supposed to do with this? Should I deliver it to the... You know what? Let's go deliver it. Not that I can do anything else with it. Kind of suspicious. Feels like if I had some other item, maybe I could use it. But no. Don't know. We'll find out eventually. So something's ringing, right? But that doesn't mean that... Is that an ambient noise? Or is that this phone down here ringing? I'm not sure. But this is an intercom. It's not a phone. Oh well. 24th floor we go. You have no conversation. So why are those ones shadowed? I just saw that the shadowed people are just regular guests. As far as we know. 20 to question mark. They're the other guests in the hotel who are not part of the storyline, in theory. Because you're not just ferrying the storyline people around. Husband, his blitz, as they say. Good doggy. He reaches down, to pat your head. You swat his hand away. Are you alright, sir? Where I said I was going? Forget about it. Scratch that. Take me there. Settles in for the ride. Ha! Where to dump you? What are you doing? What is this guy? I mean, I probably shouldn't take you to the 4th floor because that's where the dinner thing is taking place. This 1st floor person probably is Zulkarnain on his way back. Let's go there. You notice that the blitzman has slumped over, but is still standing up. His arms hang limp from his sides like a wilted sunflower. Sir? No response. He still hasn't woken up, but he's still standing. Push him over and leave really, really fast. Leave him alone for now. Push him over and leave really, really fast. You give him the boot. Whack! The door's closed. I wonder what the other option would have been. Hey, where's oh, shh. Zulkarnain grabs his head and drops to the ground like a sack of truffles. He's fine, but he'll need a minute. It's on a 4th floor, he'll be fine. Probably. So maybe I was supposed to leave the tray in the elevator and then also pick up. I wonder how the story would have played out. I wonder if it would have been any different. There were quite a few options as to what I could have done there, I guess. I think I missed someone here. But he was going the other way anyway. Come on in. Oh, you. Hi. Let's go slow so we can chat. No chat? Okay, sorry. I did deliver your food for you. First floor. 18. Wow, all these people. I noticed that despite we've already played this for almost an hour and a half, and the time is still just 1 p.m. on the first day. So I should go 1 to 7, 6 to 4, and then 4 to 18. Probably. Who are you? Lena. New person. Yes? Why are Bedrier and Tamas so hostile to each other? Aside from Tamas being a war criminal? Oh. Bedrier was the only one, apart from a filming partner, that went outside of Yelipe after the 56 pulled out. Her and her partner are the sole EC witnesses to the oil depot skirmishes between Tamas's battalion and the remaining BOU. It's small scale globally. The battalion only lost 40-something men over the next 2 years. But I've seen some of the footage. They used some banned chemical weaponry and didn't take prisoners, to put it lightly. Could they have even held them? Impossible to know. The BOU didn't either. Not a justification. There's no true evidence of that, just Bedrier's footage. Any cleanup was done by Tamas's commander rather than himself, but it's still suspicious. Hey, you got your card back. These are the muscles, less urgent. Honestly, they don't look right. Rama had me do some of them, and some of these aren't open. I don't think you're supposed to crack them open yourself. Do you know where Vincent or Velma are? If you go straight to the restaurant, Stella will put the cart right out. I can't stop her. Ah, so don't go to the 4th floor because he's trying to look for Vincent and Velma. The 4th floor is where the restaurant is, right? I don't know where Vincent and Velma are. They're not anywhere. Can you two stall someone on a given floor for me? I don't know where Vincent and Velma are. Do we just kind of hang around until they appear? What could go wrong, right? Go to the 15th floor. Okay, well, I guess we can't find them, but I can't let these harden up either, so we've got to deliver right now. Okay, 4th floor it is. We tried. And they acknowledge that we tried, interestingly enough. Okay, who's going down to the 3rd floor? Why are you exclamation mark? Minus, check mark. Well, you guys come on first. 3rd floor. th floor. 12th floor to the 4th floor and 4th floor to the ground floor. That should be interesting. 4th floor, ground floor would be Zulkarnain, right? Bedrier. Oh, you're the camera person. All these characters. Can't talk to you though. Oh, you're not Zulkarnain. You're Emil. Who? 1st floor. You're a terrorist guy. 1st floor to 4th floor? Sure, what could go wrong? 17 to 9? Sure. 18 to 1? Sure, let's go pick them up as well. 9. Can't pick these guys up because my elevator's full. 3rd floor. Pick you up. 1st floor. Send you down. Fourth floor. Patrice squeezes in just before you can close the doors. I really need to get back to my room. I hope you don't mind, man. So sorry, everyone. Oh, so he changed. So he's now on the 12th floor. I'm gonna delay him. 32nd floor would be Badrian, I think. Oh heck, I forgot my wallet in the lobby. Can we go back? Well, I figured I don't have to ask about that. So sorry. First floor, please. Oh, no, he was going to the 32nd floor. Badri was going to the 12th floor. Wrong person. Bye. So all these other people who want to go to every other floor but his. Can't talk to her. Oh, thank goodness they were getting her. Didn't you just pop out? Wait, some of these aren't ready yet. She's already halfway to the first table with the card. Zulkarnain started after her to no avail. He turns around and dejectedly waves his hand at you to carry on. Just delaying this guy as long as I can. Fourth floor. Come on in. Brahim. Third floor. Well, I guess there's nothing else but to go to the ground floor now. I'm so sorry, but my husband had a little too much to drink and seems to have wandered off. I last saw him on the grand stairs, but he could be anywhere near there. Would you help me look? Of course. Thank you so much. Who are you? Byrne? Where are the grand stairs? I don't know where the grand stairs are. Wait, are these the grand stairs? I dropped the husband off on the ground floor. Ah, hello there. Do I look drunk to you? I guess here. Darling, get on the elevator. He hiccups. Not until this very, very good looking elevator operator tells me how I appear. Look me in the face. I can't see you, obscured as you are in void-like shadow and flanked on all sides of a multi-hued mirage that blurs the edges of a silhouette. His eyes open big and he stumbles backwards, mouth agape. You and that shape-shifting fellow. This hotel's some kind of sick nightmare. Ah! He takes off down the hall. What the hell? Thanks for nothing, jerk. Oh, I think I was supposed to be nice to him so that they could go back to the hotel. To their room. But too bad. So you have a conversation, but we have to start moving first. Yes? How do you know, Badri? Oh, that was the other one, yeah. She and I were both involved in the aftermath of the Yalip incident. I'm a bad historian. You'll have to ask someone else for more detail on it. But I was a combat medic in a 56 WEMRES. Baraja's detachment sent in the immediate fallout. We were there to extract any EC citizens and officials and leave. I talked to my superior after I saw the carnage and decided to stay afterwards to assist the humanitarian efforts. Grace and Fanier's organization, maybe you know of it? This was at the peak of her activism. A surprisingly effectively ran crew arrived an hour or two before my unit did. I was very impressed, so I offered to join and stayed for a few extra months. But Rie got into some trouble, so I patched her up. I did a pretty good job. I'm quite proud of that. It wasn't a tense situation, but I was the only one with P3 training on staff, so she got lucky I was there. She takes a heavy, heavy breath. War is terrible, but I did feel like I was doing things that mattered. Hard to find that feeling here. No conversation for you. Oh, have you seen Marco? No, Fan just asked me the same question earlier. Lie, he just left to go skiing. What a lazy slob. I always knew it, you know? When you see him next, tell him it's a joke, what? Okay, so yeah, this game goes on somehow. I'm not sure how long. I'm not sure how long this demo goes on somehow. We are only actually, is this? I guess because I haven't been looking at this clock, I'm not sure if this is still on the first day or on the second day, or anything like that. I know they said Chen came in. He was supposed to come in on the first day, so I think this is still the first day. It just stretches on, and there's a lot that happens. It's interesting. They could definitely do some really interesting things with this. We've kind of seen that with the card, right? That was kind of a hint that things, conversations and things could change depending on whether you drop people off or not. And you could easily they could easily have, someone could easily poison or put a bomb on a card or something like that in the future, depending on depending on if you leave the card unattended or something. And it depends on what you as an elevator person will allow your guests to do as well. There's some interesting behind the scenes things going on here. We didn't see a lot of it, but we did see a lot of the story and met a lot of the characters. So that's interesting to see how they're gonna stretch out the 7-day period of this story. Anyway, yeah, Emmy's enjoying her ads right now, so thank you very much for coming. That's the end of the first day of Steam Next Fest. This is a fun game, I like it. Good night and take care, y'all. See y'all around tomorrow for something else. Bye bye.